welcome back. This is Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and I said I was going to do the clothing certification. So here I am back in the Fighters Guild with Melina.
There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time.
Didn't I do the woodworking? I'm interested in... Yeah, I said Clothier. I'll do the Clothier. I'd like to know more about the Clothier certification.
If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once.
I want to be a certified Clothier.
Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves.
You'll certify me if I can craft homespun gloves?
Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute.
I already have some raw jute.
Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves.
Is there anywhere else I can get some refined jute?
If you're in a guild, check the guild stores. They often have raw materials and refined goods for sale. Of course, you can always trade with a friend. I'll meet you over at the clothing station.
Okay. And that one is this one. I've got a lot. Ed. Was that sufficient? Where is she?
Before you make the gloves, you need to bring raw jute to a clothing station and refine it.
I'm done. The refining process was simple.
When I'm refining jute, I sing to help pass the time. Not too loud. I don't want to disturb the other clothiers.
Wise girl. I like this lady. Something for next time, perhaps. What's next?
Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget a style material. You can purchase them from any clothier or scavenge them yourself.
Oh, if I go to ask about the style material, it'll just repeat what I said for the blacksmith. How would I make leather gloves?
You mean half-hide braces? It's a similar process. Skin animals for leather scraps, refine scraps into rawhide, and craft the braces with a style material. But I'm not supposed to say you should kill and skin a pack of wolves. Let's stick to jute.
Anyway, homespun gloves. Right, okay. Oh, there we go. Gloves. 5. No, I won't use any traits. Which one do I use? Yeah, let's do the red guard. Completed craft. Homespun gloves. Okay, where are you? There you are.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material. Clothiers sell those if you can't find any yourself.
I have the gloves right here.
You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better.
Right, I'm ready for our next step.
Wonderful. Now for
Deconstruction.
deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else, really. Just be sure you...
I shall simply interrupt there because it's just repeating what I did in the blacksmith. Deconstruction. Homespun gloves. These. No! That one. Excellent.
You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be
I know.
proud to call you my colleague.
Every man knows how to use a needle and thread, even an out there, and even me. I'm ready to be certified as a clothier.
Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill Clothier crafting writs,
inspiration, money.
and I look forward to seeing more of your work. I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danel Teleno? He can certify you in enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local Mages Guild.
I think there seems to be some error. I didn't do this one. I'm interested in the woodwork certification.
A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood.
Interrupt.
I
I want to be
want
certified.
to know
as a
if you can
woodworker.
craft a maple bow. First,
Yes.
Absolutely. Bows are challenging.
I do
Bring
have
the
some
rough
maple.
to a woodworking station. As long as you have enough, you can refine it into sanded maple. Return to
Wow.
me when you've done that, and we'll talk about craft.
Okay. Woodwork. Bow.
Hello there.
Hang on a moment. I have plenty maple. Maple? I have maple.
Nords. How can they drink so much without...
Bring some rough maple to a woodworking station and refine it into sanded maple.
Oops. Be fine. Yes. Oh, I need 3, don't I? Oh. Good enough? Where is she? Where are you? Melly?
Greetings.
Melina?
Bring some rough maple to a woodworking station.
It was easy.
I prefer to work with maple. It's reliable, plentiful, rarely full of wasps.
What do we do
Craft
next?
a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge
Yep,
them
okay.
yourself.
Got that. It's a long distance, she didn't come with me. Maple bow. Yep. Have a look at different bows. Watch it change here and change here. Anyway, I'm only going to deconstruct it, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yep, let me make a Nord bow. No, here we go.
Hey.
Why didn't you come with me, Melina?
Craft a maple bow.
Right here.
A good bow will get you far in life. Making good bows will get you farther.
Ah, good bows will make the arrows go further too. Next step, please.
Excellent. Now we can talk about deconstruction.
Okay.
Too much to do and too little time.
I know the Argonians are free now. Doesn't mean they can disrespect me.
Zero value? Level 11? What? I'm tempted to go and use this anyway. Not to deconstruct it, but to use it. After all, I don't have any distance attack other than magic. So, I should use a staff or a bow. So, perhaps I'll use that level 11
So the Bretons allied with the Orcs.
restoration staff and go train up to use the
I've
restoration
seen
staff.
everything I need to see. You're
Yes.
a fine woodworker with a steady hand.
Aha, I'm ready to be certified as a woodworker.
Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting rigs.
Nice.
I'll certify you immediately.
Thank you. Complete quest.
I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danel Teleno? He
Yes.
can certify you in enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local Mages Guild.
I have seen him there. I shall go find him after I've checked out the crafting writs. But I have a few more
Of course.
questions.
What do you want
Is
to
there
know?
anything else I should know about crafting?
I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials, tell you about the improvement of existing items, or discuss research and traits.
Tell me about crafting with more materials.
You can easily create more powerful weapons, armor, and shields. Simply increase the amount of refined material during an item's creation. Of course, each material has its own limits. At some point, it's just waste.
I want to know more about improvement.
You can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft.
Yes, blacksmith.
Bring any tempers you find to a blacksmithing station. You can improve the quality of forged weapons or heavy armor. A word of warning, unless you have enough tempers, you can lose your item while improving it. Be sure you know the risks.
Yes. Use enough tempers. Do I want to go through this because I'm about to 12 minutes?
Some weapons, armor, and shields possess rare traits that distinguish them from others. Every kind of item has its own unique set of traits. Once you research a trait, you will always be able to craft an item of that kind with that particular trait.
I do already know about traits, but how do I research
Bring
an item's
any
trait?
item with a trait to the appropriate crafting station and research it. You'll lose the item in the process, but you'll learn the trait. The more traits you already know for an item, the longer new traits take to research. Plan accordingly.
I want to know more about
You
improvement.
can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft.
I won't ask about those last two. I shall just go, and I think that one will be it for this episode.